Would you let somebody come stay with you in these hard economic times? The answer is a no for me, okay? I've had people to live with me over the years. I've always had stable housing ever since I got my first apartment. When I was 18 years old, it was a studio apartment, as in one room. One room, kitchen in there, refrigerator was right at my head, and then a bathroom. I had somebody who, a church sister who became homeless and needed a place to stay. As a girl, you'll know, I only got one room, you could come. And she slept on the floor for a couple of months. Me and Lexi, we had the full-size bed. And then in my other apartment, which was a one-bedroom, where I gave Lexi the bedroom, I was sleeping on a futon. This one girl, daughter of a friend of mine, got kicked out. She had nowhere to go. I let her come stay with me. I let her sleep on the futon, and I slept in Alexia's room with her bed. So one day I come home early from work, girl, why she got a nigga sitting up in my living room? I told her, I said, oh no, boo-boo, you got to go. I don't have no man coming here, and I'm not doing no do in my own house that I'm paying rent for. She said, I ain't got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go. I said, right. When you got put out, when your mama put you out and I felt bad for you, you couldn't call this nigga to put you up, and I put you up, but you sitting up in my living room with the nigga. No, pack your stuff and go. Bye. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Bye. You don't have nowhere to go. You should have thought about that before you had some man in my house. And you know I don't like people at my house. I have a special needs daughter. I don't like people at my house. Okay, so then I moved. I got my bigger one-bedroom apartment. Same thing. I gave Lexi the bedroom. I slept in the living room on the futon. Another church sister, she was homeless, and I told her, come on, girl. And I gave her the futon, and then I slept on the floor because she was sickly. And she stayed with me for a few months. And then, you know, of course, I got married, and then the house, and blah, blah. So it's a no. I've done my due diligence of helping people. It's a no, and I'm gonna come back and do another video about this, about how many people are homeless, can't afford housing. I was talking to someone yesterday, and she was like, she was looking for a place that I know anybody renting, and she was like, girl, can you believe they want $2,700 for a 2-bedroom? And I was like, girl, what? My mortgage, effective November 1st, is $1,900 a month. We've been in our house for 12, almost 13 years, and our mortgage is 19. That is mortgage, insurance, and taxes is $1,900. And they want $2,700 for a 2-bedroom in 20 and 25. Something's got to give, honey. It is. And you know what I'm thinking about? This is like the 90s. People is gonna have to start renting rooms. That's what people's gonna have to do. I'm gonna come back and do the video about how many seniors